business. With this, you can start your business with as little as 10,000 naira. I told you again, I'm repeating myself again, you can start your business with as little as 10,000 naira. I'll come here in another 2 hours time to check. In another 2 hours time, you'll see what I got. I'll come back in another 3 hours time. You see what I got. Because evening time, I think my fish should be ready. So that is how you. This is a process. I'm teaching you the process of smoking your fishes. Most especially those of you that really want to go into fish smoking and you don't know the way out. I told you there's a book I have for this. I tagged it how to start a successful small catfish business. What that book tells you is that, one, you may not be the one to have the farm. You may not have the one to have the grill. This is not the smoking. This is a hand oven. You may not be the one to have the. You may not be the one to have the grill or the king. But what you just do is that have a little amount of money with you. You can go to those people that are selling fish. Depend on the sizes the locality wants. Some sizes you can do 2 kilo, you can do 3 kilo one. You can go for 700 grams, you can go for 400, you can go for 300, you can go for 250 grams. So all that you can smoke it, take it to a person that have a smoking king. Let them smoke it for you. They charge for now, at least they charge ranges from 250 to 300 per kilo. So what you now do, just take it to them and your smoke will be ready. The next thing to do is just to get a nylon, a cellophane nylon, to pack it and brand it, depending. So you have started a business. With this, you can start your business with as little as 10,000 naira. I told you again, I'm repeating myself again, you can start your business with as little as 10,000 naira. So I don't know if you are getting it right. You can start fish business depending on the value chain you are picking from that fish business activity. You can start with the 10,000. With this one you are doing, you can start with 10,000 naira. What we do is that you can, from the 10,000 naira, you can hold your 6,000 naira or 7,000 naira, go to a place to get a fish. I think they sell a fish now, you may launch fish now for 1,000 naira. Go there, get a fish, you can get 6 kilo. There's no amount of money you have that you won't start any good business. So with that, you can have your 6 kilo. Once you have 6 kilo, take it to where they are, that is 6,000 naira. Take it to where they are smoking for 200 naira per kilo. And if you are smoking per kilo, your 6 kilo will give you what? 1,200 naira. That means you have just spent 7,200 naira. You get a nylon. How much do you get a nylon? Do you constitute with just 400 naira, or just with that amount you need just 200 naira or 150 naira or 100 naira to get a nylon to seal it up? So we are still talking about, with your 10 starter, we are still talking about the ranges of 700 and 300 naira, 7,300 naira. So with that, you can start up something. Don't waste your time sitting at home. Don't think you can't do anything. Don't be biased. Don't be redundant. Don't think you are redundant, most especially if you are a housewife. You can do this at your back of your house or inside your house. Take it around your neighbors and you sell it up. What you just spend, let me just give you a calculation. What you just spend, like a kilo, you got a kilo for 1,000 naira. You smoke it for 200 naira. You get a nylon for 100 naira. That means you just spend 1,300 naira. So you want your 1,300 naira. What that will do for you is that you divide it into 4 and you multiply it depending. You can, some people sell per kilo for 6,000 naira because they sell for 250 grams. Some people sell for 2,000. So that means with that you can gain a profit of nothing less than 3,000 or for 3,500. To me, it's still profiting than you sitting at home. And by the time you gain that profit, the next thing to do is for you to go out there again, add money to your profit, ask people that is around you, that knows that you are doing very, very good, will be delighted to borrow you money to start up more. So with this, it's just for you to have a right to get assistance from people around you, from family that thought you are redundant, and by the end of the day, you are breaking through. Please, there are a lot of things you can do to gain this great money, to earn living for your life. You see, the best thing about life, I normally tell you guys, is we call it, I don't know, it's for you to be safe, to have money to eat. You don't need to, we call it mercy. I think it's mercy. In Yoruba, we call it ashiribibo. What you do is that you don't need to call your friend for money for call card. You don't need to call them that you want to cook at home. You don't need to call them that your children want to pay school fees. With this, you can do all that, depending on how you cut your coat. Your coat should be cut according to your body size. What I mean by that is that if you are the one that is earning, let me say, you are earning like 30,000 naira every month, I don't expect you to take your children to a school that they are paying 500,000 naira. So with this, you can as well be happy at home. Your family will be happy. You don't need to take your burden to anybody. So make sure that you do this. We are telling you, practices, and it will work for you. So I will come back here to tell you what we gain by the time we start, the smoking start, processing start. But what we now experience is that the first thing you experience here is that you experience that by the time we put it into the fire, the color will start changing. The color will start changing because this does not have what we call an what's it called? So this will be coming down here. The hull will be coming down here, and what you just do, make sure that the heat is not too much for them. And as you can see, it started ticking. So, and I will come back here to turn it in another 2 hours time. And let's check our fish after 2 hours. This is it. Marvelous, 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 marvelous. This you can do yourself. As you can see, it's already been turned, and this you can do yourself. So it's drying off. So it's drying off. So put it back. You leave it there. So we'll come back to you to it in another 2 hours time and see what we got of here. I think we need more of heat. That means I will be putting more of the coal inside. In here, this is what I get after my third hour. This is the 3 hours. You can see it's getting much yummy, and if you can smell it, you can see that it's aroma. I hope you can smell it from there. The aroma is great. You can see this one is getting dried, and I want you to check out something. I want to check out the color. The color, you can see it gives a very good goldish color. So that is what you maintain. And as you know, this fish is already spiced, and so what I will do now is that it's getting. I'll come back in another 1 hour's time. Let me take it back. I'll come back in another 1 hour's time so that I can change the tray. So let me just put more heat, a little heat, just heat. That's what they needed. Hey, I don't need black too. Okay, I need heat. So it's getting yumicious. It's getting yumicious. So in few hours I will come back and show you. And this is the result of my wonderful tutorial. How to smoke your catfish in an easy way. As you can see, I said it earlier, you can see the color still remains a golden color. Why this will happen is because, one, make sure that you don't overheat. Don't put too much heat, and make sure that your shimmy is working perfectly, so that this will take out some of the wasted and dangerous kind of flame from your kiln. So as you can see, they are perfectly ready and very okay now. This is well dried, and this is around 600 gram fish, as you can see, or 600 or 700 gram fish, and this is well dried. So this is the result. So what I'm talking about is that you can as well do this, and this is going to my mouth, and for this I'll be sending it to my mom. I'm sending it to my mom, and so I just made it a sample for you. So I'll make my own too at home, but this I'm sending to my mom. So what I said is that you can as well set up a business with as low as 10,000 naira, 8,000 naira. You started honing a business in fish business. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. My name once again still remains Otolaisi Abiodun DTM, your anchor.